Welcome to Tibalt's Apprentice. We're going to do something that I normally don't do, and that is we're building a deck from scratch. A lot of times I take other people's framework and I start building, but I've been playing a lot of Reanimate lately. The problem I keep running into is reanimating things that are legendary and so on. So I thought let's cash in on good creatures, solid creatures that aren't legendary. I can have multiples of, so when I breach the multiverse or when I cast Rise from the Grave, I can get full value, and I can do that for a cheaper price using Mizzix Mastery. So we're starting off right now with a Gray Merchant Asphodel. We all know what that does. It does damage equal to the devotion to black. What I'm trying to decide now is, how do I cash in on that? Let's try to cash in on that by the fact that we gain life, or rather opponent loses life, and we gain life equal to the pips that we have. So, if I combine that with something else cheap that's a creature that is not legendary, I can reanimate. That's reanimating one or two things at a time. But really I need the Rise from the Dark Realms. Rise from the Grave. How did I call it earlier? Anyhow, here we go. This is what we like. Because if we destroy it even as a creature, we're going to get a cool enchantment. And I think those two are going to work well together. So, this sacrifice creature, it's not going to be happening enough. I kind of like Shieldred, but that's not enough to cash in on there. That needs 10 permanents. That's really not going to work. What else would you put in a deck that basically what I want to do is I just want to cast one card and win. I want to reanimate, and then just everything goes from here. I'm not even going to call this a shell, because I'm not going to do, I will do the Faithless Looting to get things in the graveyard. I will do Glimpse of the Unthinkable to get things in the graveyard. But I really want to focus on this being a more consistent win, reanimate win. There's the Zombify. Alright, so Zombify, that's going to let us get a creature back, whatever creature we want. And what's the other one? Persist. If I was a more intelligent person, I would know how to spell that and just type that directly into here, but I can't, so I will type return. And that's not right either. I want a sorcery. I know I want a sorcery. And let me see, where's it at? It is... it's still not here. Alright. Yeah, at this point, I'm not sure the very first iteration. There we go. Persist. Not sure the first iteration of this deck is going to work. But that is non-legendary. So I need to lean into the fact that I need good, solid creatures. That will let me get things out of the graveyard. I really don't know how... I'm trying to make up my mind at this point. Do I want Glimpse the Unthinkable? I just want things to go in the graveyard. I don't want to hunt for things. I don't want to search for things. I know the cards that I want, and I want to get to them as fast as possible. Glimpse the Unthinkable will put things in the graveyard that I can either cast, like, I guess Mizzix Mastery is the thing that I want to cast the most. I will get a little bit of value from things in other people's graveyards, but if I do this right, all I need is stuff. I really hate that Planeswalker right there, Johnny. Anyhow, Faithless Looting. I want to cash in on the fact that just ranning my graveyard wins the game. It's a bonus if I can breach the multiverse and get their stuff too, but this should keep any spells that I cast a maximum of 4 mana. I don't want to go deeper than that. and multiple Garys hitting the board is good. What am I looking for now? Return. What else do I want to return from the graveyard? What else can I cash in on to return? I think a couple of small. This will return. It's got to be under 3. I don't want the limitation of under 3 CMC. Bats might be kind of good. Deliver into evil. The bats might be good to look into people's hands. I'm going to throw... I only have one of these. That's weird. I'm going to put 2 of them in here just to see how this works. I need to cash on multiple spells getting into the graveyard, though. That's what I really need to cash in on. So, I want zombies. I want faster mana. Stitch or Supplier, that is a zombie, so that's going to put things in my graveyard easily and quickly. I want to put this, so if they kill it, I will be able to kill a creature of theirs, a small creature. Or get a treasure, so I can speed things up a little bit. Let's look at the mana base at this point. I really am leaning into one color. I need to know that the red is going to be there when I want it, but I don't need it. I want black. I want to be able to cast fast. So let's put these dual lands in. Let's hope that I'm going to have at least a swamp in my opening hand every time. Do I put the Ether Hub in and Mana Confluence? It's worth taking a little bit of damage because, again, I want to cast this turn 3 or 4, ideally. Are we down to 60 cards? All right, let's give it a shot and see what happens. I can't cast that right away, but I can start milling myself. All right, that's 1 card that I need in the graveyard. That's... Go ahead, block it. I dare you. I actually want to mill, so that's fine. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about not having any red mana. There we go. Okay, any mana. Let's do this. We're tossing Gary into the graveyard. We're tossing Zombify into the graveyard. Mizzix Mastery to get that back. You know what I'm missing? I'm missing my Scholar. What I have counted on in the past was a Scholar being able to cast anything from the graveyard. And that's not what I've got going on here. So that is going to be a little bit of a problem. Zombify will get me back 1 Gary, a little bit of damage, a little bit of life gain. Not what I'm hoping to see. All right, good. They took the bait. And I realize what I'm missing now. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I am missing my Breach the Multiverse. And that will get me multiples. Their stuff and my stuff in the graveyard. Let's bring these down to 2 because we don't need ramp that fast, but we do need to be able to cast this. And what else am I missing? I am missing the let me read. let me learn and read. Rise of the Dark Realms. There we go. That's what I need. All right. Dark. All right, yeah, that gets me close enough. And this, I only have 1? That is not right. Let's put 4 of those in there. All right. Now we are ready to play. All right. Hopefully you didn't flame me in the comments already. All right, so this is all right. So we're going to start out as we did last time. up against blue. That's going to be a potential problem. Alright, so I mill a couple of cards. I always start with a black first, so you can Glimpse the Unthinkable. We're going to mill ourselves. Alright, now if we got a couple of creatures in there, they're not going to block and give me that extra, but I am on target with 4 lands in hand. 4 potential lands. And, oh, I hate those arena cards. But, stop complaining and play through it. Alright. So, let's see. Do I have what I need in the graveyard? Alright, there we go. That's fine. People think that milling is going to be a problem for me. It actually helps me in the long run. Alright, unless they have the counterspell right now. So, we drop this. Bringing one thing back, that's a problem. Okay. I'm going to take some more damage here. They're obviously trying to get their Planeswalker online, and I hope that's not going to happen. But their Planeswalker is there. Alright, they did tap out completely, so that will give me a chance. Now to Mizzix, Rise, there we go. Did we hit our winning combo? I think, yes we did. Alright, good. So, this works. Now, let's see if we can do it again. It's one thing to get a win, better if we could replicate that numerous times. So, from here, we're going to wait forever for the game to start. All of this obviously was shot in one continuous thing. I am playing at a double speed, so you're not completely bored. Alright. Yeah, this is fine. Got red mana. We'll do our Faithless Looting. See what we can get into the graveyard. We'll do these 2 in the graveyard. Set that up for a little bit later turn. And again, really the Rise is the main thing that we want to cast. It's a bit of a glass cannon if that's our only win condition. Surgical extraction will be something to look for and to worry about. Not going to do that yet. Let's see. Oh, we're going up against an enchantment deck. Well, let's throw this. This gives me another Gary in the graveyard, and I'll put that in the graveyard. I don't know whether I want to go for that Scholar. I don't want to add blue in here. So I pretty clearly have islands. But, alright. There we go. Mizzix Mastery, Rise of the Dark Realms. It's going to give me... Oh, that's right, because I pull stuff out of their graveyard too. That's a little bit of a hit. It's not an instant kill. But I've got blockers online. Let's, what do we throw in front of this? Something's getting steamrolled. Let's block here and block here and here. I don't care if everything goes to the graveyard. I am hoping to pull another Rise of the Dark Realms. Yeah, they're going to let me keep their creature. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm more worried about the black pips. Let's do this. Drop a Gary. This will maybe just keep us alive long enough. Yeah, down to 4 life. May keep us alive long enough just to cast one more Gary, and I think that'll do it. That's saddle up. And alright. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do this, see what I pull. Maybe I will get... There we go. Breach the Multiverse. And this. Throw both of those in there. We will drop this. And let's just bring back Gary. And I think that's enough to win. That is enough to win. Yes! Alright. We'll do one more game. One more scene fair. We'll see how it goes. Alright. On to what will probably be our final game. Alright. Why is everything so dark? Alright. That's, yep. Always throw down the swamp first. Hope to get a blue for that glimpse. There we go. That gives me the blue that I need. That Scholar of the... I don't know whether I should put a Scholar in there or not. I think I'm going to avoid that for now. That gives me pretty much everything I need in the graveyard. Just that quick. Yeah, we're going to do this. Throw these away. Let's do this. Let's throw some more. We just want to fill our graveyard as fast as we possibly can. Yeah, being able to have the Scholar in the graveyard to come back would be ideal. But right now, this is it. Game over. Just that quick. One shot. We'll mill a few cards, lose a little life, and we are done. Alright, any suggestions you might have for this, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. In the meantime, if you are looking for other cards, individual singles, you can always find those at Dark Ritual on TCGplayer. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks for watching.